What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Joni Mitchell. And we're going back to Song to a Seagull, 1968, though this is the 2021 remaster. And the next tune is Sisotowbell Lane. I'm not sure how you pronounce the first part of it, but it's interesting. Went through the last track, which was a person's name, and I said in advance it's hard to think of anything about it because it refers to someone specific. Now, as it turns out, it was very interesting to chart the narrative as it unfolded, and according to some people who commented, it was more or less what it sounded like. She's in a cab looking at places around the city, then suddenly the cabbie becomes rude, and he's like shouting at her and throwing her luggage out, so it was fun to chart that, and again, her voice is fantastic. But yeah, it sounds like an avenue, a lane, a place where maybe certain experiences took place or are taking place, or perhaps it's characterized by certain attributes. Either way, I imagine it will be embedded in some narrative and perhaps be related to her personal experiences. Either way, let's find out. This is Joni Mitchell. The tune is, as I get something in my eye suddenly, the tune is Sisotowbell Lane. Again, I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but either way, this is Joni Mitchell from the 1968 album Song to a Seagull.
Sisotowbell Lane, Noah's fixing the pump in the rain. He brings us no shame. We always knew that he always knew. Up over the hill, jovial neighbors come down when they will with stories to tell. Sometimes they do, yes, sometimes we do. We have a rocking chair, each of us rocks his share, eating muffin buns and berries by the steamy kitchen window. Sometimes we do, our tongues turn blue.
Like the kid in the Willy Wonka.
Sisotowbell Lane, anywhere else now would seem very strange. The seasons are changing every day, in every way. Sometimes it is spring, sometimes it is not anything a poet can sing. Sometimes we try, yes, we always try. We have a rocking chair, some days we rock and stare at the woodlands and the grasslands and the badlands across the river. Sometimes we do, we like the view. Sisotowbell Lane, go to the city, you'll come back again to wade through the grain. You always do, yes, we always do. Come back to the stars, sweet well water and pickle in jars. We'll lend you the car, we always do, yes, sometimes we do. We have a rock
a similar thing. It feels like it was a place, whether it's a specific home or just all the people on that lane, and talking about, neighbors coming down. Sometimes they do, sometimes they go and they look at the woodland over here, the grassland over here, the badlands across the river. I was amused by that line. But yeah, they're, making berry type of, maybe pies, or I forget what the line was, but yeah, they're making desserts, and they're, putting things in pickle jars, and it just feels like a slice of life type of tune. It just feels like all the things they do, in that place, on that lane, what you get, feels like it's more than just one house, although like some of the scenes felt very specific to one particular home. So yeah, again, whether it's autobiographical or not, it does feel very slice of life, and it's not so much a narrative per se as it is, vignettes in the human activities of this area. So yeah, like I said, I'd be curious to chart her songwriting, and obviously, over time, I expect to hear some variety and some, diversity of material, or subject matter. But so far, I like I don't want to say idiosyncratic, and that can be seen as like having like, oh, it's eccentric, but it has this, this personally capricious feel to it. Like, I'm not quite sure where it's going, and she's just going to take the story or the description wherever she feels like. So, yeah, bottom line, enjoying the Joni journey. Do let me know what you think. Shout out to Nikola once again for sharing her material, and the patience, as it took me a few months to get around to it. So, in any case, let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Peace.